Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our Senate prediction videos where we take a look at the Senate races going on across America this year. And now we're going to take a look at one of the marquee Senate races that is occurring this year in the Senate. And it is a race that has really been at the top of the target list for the Democratic Party. And that, of course, is the state of Maine and a seat currently held by the Republicans. And the senator seeking re-election, the incumbent senator, is Senator Susan Collins. She is in her fourth term in the Senate. In 2014, Collins won by just under 37%. In 2016, Hillary Clinton won the state by 2.96 percentage points. She also won the 1st congressional district, and Donald Trump took the 2nd congressional district. Maine allocates its electoral votes a little bit differently than all 48 other states. The only other state that does their electoral votes by congressional district is the state of Nebraska. Overall, the state is seen as a strong Biden win, as well as the 1st congressional district. Most people believe that the 2nd congressional district is a toss-up to a lean Biden. I tend to believe that it will probably be very close in the 2nd congressional district, but I would give the advantage likely to Trump. There is a lot of demographic factors in that district that I think favor Trump, but we will see. We will see. So let's take a look at the two nominees. The nominee of the Democratic Party is Miss Sarah Gideon. Miss Gideon is currently the Speaker of the Maine State House, and she is also a member of a legislature. Prior to that, she served on her town council. And the Republican nominee is the incumbent Senator Susan Collins. Prior to serving in the Senate, Ms. Collins was an aide to Senator Cohen, and she also had a very successful business career. If you go based off of ballots cast just in the primaries, it was about a 64 to 35 in favor of the Democratic Party. This race is one of the most competitive in the country. It has been at the top of the Democratic target list all cycle, and it really is evident that the Democrats really believe that they have a chance this time. Collins has long been a senator that, while she represents a largely Democratic state, has crafted such a bipartisan reputation and record over the years that Democrats have always had a tough time defeating her. She has even in the past and this year received the support of some Democratic incumbent senators and really crafted a bipartisan reputation. However, in the Trump era, that has come under scrutiny. While she did vote to save the Affordable Care Act and against a few Trump nominees for his cabinet, overall, a lot of Democrats and Democratic activists have pointed out that Senator Collins has pretty much gone along like the rest of the Republican Party with Donald Trump and has never really called him out. Famously, during the impeachment saga, she said she was going to vote against impeachment and hoped that the president learned his lessons. While she thought what he did was troubling and concerning, she hoped that he learned his lesson. It has been a common refrain from people who take issue with Senator Collins to use the phrase troubled and concerned. She voted in favor of both of Donald Trump's nominees uh, to the Supreme Court. Although she has indicated that she'll vote against Amy Coney Barrett, that is to be seen. I think that has more to do with the fact that an election is just days away than anything else. In fact, it would be the first time Susan Collins ever votes against a Supreme Court nominee during her time in the Senate. She did vote for both of George W. Bush's nominees and voted for both of Barack Obama's nominees and has voted in favor of both of Donald Trump's nominees. She has voted against impeachment each time that she has been a juror in the Senate for an impeachment trial. So Collins, as you see, does have some bipartisan chops. But overall, in the Trump era, she has gone along with the Republican Party. Voted in favor of the Tax Cut and Jobs Act, which was hugely unpopular in Maine. And the Democrats have really recruited a good candidate in their mind, someone who is not overly progressive, that she'll turn herself off to moderate voters, but progressive enough to satisfy the base of the party, and is a new voice. So, how do I think this race is going to go? Well, most polling indicates that Sarah Gideon has been ahead most of the race, and she has outspent and outraised Susan Collins by vast sums. And I think that alone with the fact that Susan Collins' numbers in Maine are terrible. She's the second most unpopular senator in the United States of America. The other is Mitch McConnell, although I think Mitch McConnell has a much greater chance of being reelected than Susan Collins. In fact, I don't think Susan Collins is going to be reelected. I think this is finally the year that she's defeated. So, my prediction is that Sarah Gideon will be elected to the United States Senate. It will be a pickup for the Democratic Party. So, that's my prediction. Gideon goes to the Senate, and it's a pickup for the Democrats.